Bato's sure been on edge lately. Good thing Togusa didn't chime in.
Die, warmonger!
Okay, an axe by, a drive-by, I don't know what that is, but you gotta love the Major. She's like, oh, Bato's on edge, and then she just smokes the guy like it's nothing. And the blood and the gore, you just gotta love the dissonance with this show, where it's just like super goofy looking, kitty looking with the animation, but then also very bloody, and will remind you, no, this is not a kid show, and this show is really, really dark. And also, I mean, you had even a member of the group die. So you had Yano die this episode, as he does in the original Ghost in the Shell. Now, of course, this is based years before, but it's interesting that he dies in both versions. Bato goes on a rampage. Now, basically what's going on here and why they're on this dangerous mission, why their the new comrade gets smoked, is they're going to Sapporo to investigate this company called Sagawa Electronics, which I looked them up, and apparently in real life, they are a real robotics company. Yes, they exist. And yeah, maybe some foreshadowing. Maybe, hopefully in real life it doesn't go this far. But they end up basically smoking the new member of the group for investigating. Bato goes on a rampage, fights this giant Russian robot dude who's got some gold. And he actually kills him, which is kind of surprising. Like, he lands these 3 shots. And he actually gets the guy. Like, I thought the dude was going to get away, and then the dude just drops. I was, like, really surprised by that. And what they find out is that this dude is just, one of the guys working for this company, along with politicians that are all part of this corrupt scheme, former military, to basically have this factory and use it as a funnel to build weapon systems and get public funds that they're not supposed to have. Just another, big corruption case. It seems that, Japan in this universe is just extremely, extremely corrupt. The Major goes to investigate, hacks into their system, and she's stopped by this other guy who's like a lieutenant, and he's got this weird giant robot body. I mean, he looks creepy as fuck. Looks like maybe some out of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
As if you could. Lieutenant Colonel Kagasaki, ex-Spec Ops Chief of the North.
The dude's really, really creepy. So then when he fails to go after her, he takes one of his other bodies, which is like this girl body, and she confronts him. He still loses because it's the Major. I mean, she's her. You're not going to win. And then you got the chief at the end talking to the prime minister, who's, man, he's fat as fuck. Definitely had a lot of McDonald's. And, essentially, they're all busted and the whole operation is over. Now, at the end, you do have this sad moment where you see Bato going to the new guy's funeral, and you see his little brother here who looks like a delinquent or whatever, I guess the mom or the grandma, and it's really sad. You see the flowers on the ground that Bato was going to give. I don't know if the kid threw them on the ground or Bato was like, fuck it, they're not going to need the flowers. I don't know. But that was pretty dark. Between that and the drive-by, it's another kind of dark episode, but a lot of, some humor in there as well. Again, like how the Major is saying, oh, Bato's really on edge, and then she smokes the guy. You just got to love that. But yeah, this was another fun episode. If you haven't, give Ghost in the Shell, the new one, 2026, a watch. Go give it a watch. It's on Amazon. It's pretty good. Wherever you guys are, have a fantastic day, and peace out.